Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Houston Rockets. So the Clippers win the tip. Paul with it. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. We've got Blake Griffin, J.J. Redick out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Barnes, and it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Redick, shot clock at 5, knocks down the triple.
One of the best at moving without the ball, catch and shoot opportunity for J.J. Redick.
Here's Yao. Here's Alston. To the middle. And he buries his first look.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Griffin. From 13. No good off the glass.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Battier. It's stolen by Barnes. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Paul. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And for an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
Pass to McGrady. Shoots over Redick. Here's Yao. And he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Redick. Now Paul. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Pass to McGrady. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. It's all knotted up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Paul. Redick outside. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Paul can't get it to go. Here's Alston. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to McGrady. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Jordan comes to help. Here's Battier. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Yao. Over Griffin. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First team foul.
And here's Paul. Outside Barnes. Pass to Redick. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Redick's got 6.
I love how Redick gets it going from distance. Really a tremendous three-point shooter.
Here's Battier. Here's Alston. He's guarded by Paul. Jacks up a 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Griffin gets it to go.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Here's Scola. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Yao, covered by Jordan. Pass to Scola. Here's Alston. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. They get it back. And he goes in for the dunk.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Redick. He has 6. Paul finds Barnes. Redick outside. Griffin right side. Redick outside. With 1 on the clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And here are the Rockets now. Here's Alston. He's got 5. Shoots over Paul. And it's Alston missing. Over to the wing. Here's Jordan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Alston. Pass to McGrady. And it's good for 2. He's got 7. Now Los Angeles with it. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And that one misses. The Clippers trail. Outside Barnes. Redick outside. Griffin passes to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. The shot off that time. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Here's McGrady. He's got 7. Here's Yao. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Paul off the drive. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Alston. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Griffin. Rockets with a rebound. He takes it in. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Pass to Redick. Down low. Griffin. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And the roll by Griffin is what sets it up there. Just a great job reading the room that he had off of the pick and roll and being ready to shoot.
Timeout called. Houston.
your Clutch City Dancers. And your Clutch City Dancers. On the floor for the Canoes.
Pass to Mutombo. Now Jackson. Here's McGrady. Marked by Reddick. Here's Battier from outside the arc. The rebound by Reddick.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Granger to the inside. Here's Hollins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Jackson. From the stripe. Kept alive by Houston. And the shot goes in.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Paul against Jackson. Here's Granger. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA, Danny Granger. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And the Rockets making a change here. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jackson, left side. Fades back. Ooh, that misses badly. Air ball. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
So their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Has to head. Here's Battier. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Play clock. Houston's got to hurry. Pulls up. Tipped. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hollins. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Landry. And he banks in the layup.
Landry. A great assist from Bobby Jackson.
The Clippers in the lead. 1:20 left in the first quarter. Pass to Granger. Here's Turkoglu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul, and there's the drive. Softly drops in the floater. Paul's got 8.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot from 12. Jackson can't get it to go.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
To the paint. Here's Granger. Pass to Hollins. Reddick with it. And here's Paul. And he lobs it up. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Fires for 3. Reddick, no good. The Rockets trail. Here's Landry. Here's Head. Marked by Reddick. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else you can't help but notice in tonight's game is just how strongly they've been taking the ball to the basket. They're not sitting back. They're not playing passive. They're going hard to the rim.
Houston with the ball. 4-point game. Jackson outside. That doesn't go either for Jackson. And for the Clippers. Over to the left wing. Jackson against Paul. Buries it from 3. Paul's got 11 points.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Here's Jackson. Kept alive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First team foul. For Houston, Carl Landry at the line for 2.
No good on that one. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Here's Paul driving in. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
Jackson outside. Pass to Head. Here's Landry. Clock at 6. Jackson against Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Rockets, Luis Scola, Aaron Brooks.
Pass to Head. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Paul. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Paul passes to Reddick. Back to Paul. That shot missing, and it's Houston the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Brooks. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And the Clippers making a change here.
At the line for Houston, Aaron Brooks. At the line for one.
This game, folks, a close one here in Houston. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Griffin. From 13, it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Head. And he makes it on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Reddick outside. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Paul for three. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Houston gets it back. Scola. And he gets that one.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Paul. Outside Barnes. Here's Griffin. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
His skill at his size and then converting through contact. Such strength from the big man.
Brooks outside. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
Paul with it. 16 points for him. Reddick outside. Six on the shot clock. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
Timeout called. Houston. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands, but that's easier said than done.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Inside. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Barnes. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Griffin passes to Paul. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to McGrady. Here's Alston. Here's Scola. He has 6. 4 on the clock. Here's Yao. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 6 points for him.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Paul passes to Redick. Back to Paul. Lets the three fly. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
Pass to Yao. Back to Brooks. Rebound by the Clippers. And here's Redick for three. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Alston. He has 7. Here's McGrady. Pass to Yao. Three-pointer, Brooks. Griffin pulls down the board.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The offensive rebound. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. And we have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Alston. Pass to McGrady. Will it go? Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now Paul, 19 points in the game. And the lob disrupted, not to be. Here's Alston. Out to the right wing. From 18 feet away. Scola, no good. Now here's Barnes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Paul. From 12 feet. Off the left rim and out. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Timeout called. Houston.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! And your Club City Dancers! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers!
Griffin's got 6 of 9 to go so far from the floor. To the right side. Here's Landry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first
J.J. Redick picks one up.
4th team foul. At the line for Houston, Carl Landry taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Both good from the line that time. And the Clippers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
Paul against Jackson. Pass to McGrady. The three. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Paul against Jackson. And it's Paul off the drive. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 21.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And Jordan comes to help. Going inside. Yao shot is off. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And Blake Griffin right now working the inside game and has the skills to take you to school.
And here are the Rockets now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The shot won't fall. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Pass to Alston. With the drive. Nice D from Paul.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Griffin. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
2 minutes.
Here's Alston. Pass to McGrady. There's the triple. Griffin pulls down the board. Outside Paul. Now here's Redick. Outside Barnes. With some arc. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's McGrady. 12 points for him. Back to Jackson. Here's Alston.
Rockets foul. Yao Ming. That's his first personal foul. Coming out of the floor for the Clippers, Danny Granger. Ito Turkoglu.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Pass to Granger. Now Redick. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Redick's got 12 points in the game.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Here's Alston. The Rockets with another miss.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Paul. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Redick. That one doesn't drop, and Houston will come the other way. Here's Alston. It's deflected to stop the drought.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Granger, no good. Here's McGrady, defended by Griffin. Step back shot.
Oh, he got his timing down.
And that one is stuffed right through.
The big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And so it's Los Angeles up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
First of all, where's the intensity on game? You think when a team is pumping you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pass to Alston. Here's McGrady, marked by Redick. Shoots from 12. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got his fourth rebound in this one. And for the Clippers, Barnes is out there with Blake Griffin. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And for Houston. To the inside, here's Yao. Uses the glass on the layup. 12 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Griffin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Griffin's got 18 points in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Alston. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston, Rafer Alston. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. On offense, here are the Clippers. Here's Paul. Pass to Griffin. It's rebounded by Houston. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Such a savvy guard, easily getting the foul call on those type of shots.
At the line for the Clippers, Chris Paul taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Just such leadership that Chris Paul brings every night to the floor. It commands your respect and the opponent's respect, and it's making everyone around him better right now.
that's good as he hits both shots. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Alston. He's guarded by Paul. Here's McGrady, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Reddick. He's got 12. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Not enough on that one as it misses. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Alston with a bucket. And here's Paul. 23 points in the game. It's Barnes on the wing. Down low. Here's Griffin. No luck on that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
McGrady. They get the rebound. Scola, no good. Second chance shot. Some solid defense from Jordan. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this could be one of those nights where Blake Griffin is just the most dangerous player on the floor.
Pass to Battier. Here's Alston. Here's the 3. The Rockets with another miss.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Inside, Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
JJ seeing the floor really well tonight and making precision passes.
And it's Houston's ball, trailing by 17. Here's Alston. He's got 11. Pass to Scola. Shoots over Reddick. And too long on the shot. Here's Jordan. McGrady grabs a miss. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Pass to Yao. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And there's the lob. Deflected. And Griffin slams it in. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's McGrady. He's got 14. And he lays it up and in. 16 points for him.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
To the inside. Outside for Reddick. Launches a 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, JJ doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
Here's Alston. He's got 11. Pass to McGrady. Here's Alston. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Reddick on the wing. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Reddick's got 18 points.
Well, you drop one on JJ Reddick, he's going to find a way to stand outside the arc and pay you back.
And Jordan comes to help. Here's McGrady. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Yao. Over Jordan. Yao shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Head. Here's Scola. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
The first one falls, and the Rockets making a change here. Jackson is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
So it's the Clippers now. Outside Paul. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, what we've seen here tonight, Chris Paul can put points up on the board still in a hurry, just carrying the offensive load right now.
Here's Battier. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 7.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And the Clippers with the ball. The lead is 15. Right side Paul. Pass to Dudley. Here's Granger. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Clippers converting. Jackson with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Head from downtown. Cleared away by Hollins. Here's Granger, down low. Here's Dudley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Clippers lead by 19. Jackson outside. Pulls it. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Luis Scola.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Danny Granger. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
And he drops a first. Good on both. Now Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Landry. Back to Jackson. Here's Granger. Now here's Paul. 25 points in the game. Here's Dudley. Count that bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Scola. Give him 8 points now. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
Redick, he's checked in for the Clippers.
J.J. Redick.
Clippers on D. Pass to Landry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Head. They need this. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
J.J. Redick picks one up.
Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Carl Landry. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Here's Turkoglu. The kick out to Paul. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Head misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And that one's good. Hollins. Give him 8 points now.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
1:52 left in the third. Here's Landry. 7 points in the game. Shoots from the block. Granger grabs the miss. Jackson against Paul. To the middle. Here's Hollins. He can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. Here's Battier. He's guarded by Paul. To the paint. Here's Scola. Misses off the right iron.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Granger. Pass to Paul. There's the drive. And the layup falls.
There's Paul.
Paul's got 6 here in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Landry. There's Jackson with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Turkoglu. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Battier. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Head. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Substitution for your Rockets, Tracy McGrady, Rafer Alston.
And here's Paul. Just 3 on the clock. Off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Clippers have possession. On the floor for the Clippers. Redick finds Paul. Redick outside. Back to Paul. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 29 points.
Yeah, Reddick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Paul with it. Reddick outside. Back to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Hollins. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Alston. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. To the left side wing. Here's McGrady. Pulls it from 20. The bank shot, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Inside, it's stolen. Back comes Houston in transition. Alston with a bucket.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The floor for the Clippers.
Here's Griffin. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Pass to McGrady. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 20.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The drive by Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Battier. Back to Jackson. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
LA ball.
Now Paul. Reddick outside. Griffin outside. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Reddick right side. Rockets with a rebound. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Can't connect from short range. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to McGrady. From deep. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's McGrady. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Jackson. Paul passes to Redick. Baseline jumper. Here's Barnes. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And the Rockets call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Ban your Club City Captors. Ban your Club City Captors.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Francis. Pass to Yao. Brooks with it. Takes a 3. Davis with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Bullock. Here's Collison. Brooks defending. Collison can't hit.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Yao. 6 to shoot. Here's Novak from deep. That one no good. Here's Collison. That's tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Finished off the break.
Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
Here's Collison. Brooks defending. Pass to Bullock.
LA foul. That's his first personal foul. Coming on the floor for the Clippers.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Scola. Tries it from 19. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 11. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Assisted by
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's McGrady, marked by Redick. Poked loose. Paul against Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. Pure from three-point range. 25 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Redick outside. Pass to Jordan. The Rockets pull it in. Here's McGrady. Here's Scola. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. And he's now got the double-double.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Ball finds Jordan. Now here's Barnes. Guarded closely. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Griffin, he's checked in for Dudley.
Clippers substitution.
Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
5 on the clock. Knocked away. Redick. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Redick's got 20.
Well, the poise of Redick showing up there, keeping his eye on the rim, and maybe one eye on the shot clock.
Here's Alston. Here's McGrady. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ball's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Griffin slams it in.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Alston. Pass to McGrady. Here's Yao. Here's Alston. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And here's Redick. Jordan with it. Redick finds Jordan. Outside Barnes. From behind the arc. Offensive board. Another shot. And Jordan lays it up and in. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Alston. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Battier. Here's McGrady. And another miss by Houston. Down low. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
The assist.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Alston. Here's McGrady. Shoots over Paul. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. It's Barnes on the wing.
2 minutes.
Griffin in the post.
2 minutes.
The rebound by Alston. Barnes passes to Paul. Redick outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Redick's got 11 points here in the second half.
J.J. Redick feeling like it's a shooting gallery here tonight. A lot of practice shots. And he's nailing everything.
Here's McGrady. And that one's good. 27 points for him.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Right side Barnes. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, Jordan just wreaking havoc on the rim now.
And we've got 1:18 left in the final quarter. Pass to McGrady. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. And he's going for the lob, and Griffin slams it in.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Francis. To the inside. McGrady, good.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Reddick. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Griffin. Here's Collison. Back to Griffin. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted.
Griffin's got 34.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset, keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Here's Novak. Pass to Francis. Fires the three. And the miss. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.